Hey guys, welcome back to Taino's review. Today it's another special edition, whatever you want to consider that. It's one of my favorite Spanish rappers, Cosculluela, so stay tuned.
You must be out of your motherfucking mind.
Cosculluela, I know he's a hard name to pronounce for English people, and I want to do this in English because a bunch of people have reviewed this shit in Spanish. Y tú sabes, yo entiendo, tú sabes, yo soy boricua, but I want American people to understand and maybe check out his music if you like it. You know what I'm saying? He was born in August 15th, 1980. His dad is Cuban, his mom is Puerto Rican. He comes from Humacao, which is part of the east coast of Puerto Rico. From a young age, he became interested in tennis, representing his high school in Colegio San Antonio Abad's tennis team in many tournaments. He also shared a passion for golf and surfing. At 16, he began his underground mixtapes at 16 with his brother Jaime and a group of friends. After a couple of years recording underground, he discovered in the studio San Juan Buda. And Buda is like the Dr. Dre of Puerto Rico. Rest in peace. He had died a couple years ago, but Cosculluela always represents him and says, and shows his respect because without Buda, Cosculluela wouldn't have been here. I really consider Cosculluela in comparison. If I was to compare him to an English rapper, I would compare him to Eminem because Cosculluela lyrically, if you could understand what he was saying, that man is a complete beast. He says shit that like has made me kind of like teary eyed. He said shit that made me laugh. He said shit that's real deal serious. He started off mostly like lyrically and shit like that, and he's still lyrical. He started with a deep voice, and now his voice has lightened up, and I think that was problems with his tonsils or some shit like that. But he's considered a reggaetonero artist, but he's mostly into the hip hop scene. He does mostly hip hop and R&B and shit like that. But he doesn't sing. He's straight up rapper, but he'll sing sometimes for the ladies and shit like that. All his songs are catchy in my opinion. Nobody can really touch him lyrically. Kendo Capone and Tempo are kind of up there almost to him, but this man is just so crazy lyrically. Like no Spanish rapper from any other country can even top him, in my opinion. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for saying that, but it's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can like it or nothing. Cosculluela released his first album in 2009. The album was announced a year earlier, and it was named of one of his nicknames, El Príncipe, which means the prince. Which my opinion is he's the king, but you know what I'm saying? He's the prince, apparently, to him. Number 3 on the Billboard Top Latino charts. Spawned the hit single Na Now, Prom y Placa Placa. Placa Placa is a great song. He's also reached number 8 on the Billboard rap albums. A few tracks were left out of the final production. The Príncipe is one of the most successful reggaeton albums of like any time of the year. He took out after that. He took out a special edition called Ghost Edition. After a year later, and they had Wisin Yandel, Daddy Yankee, and all them other big reggaeton artists and everything like that. After like a year later, he took out El Nino, which is like 2011. It had a lot of good Colombian and Puerto Rican artists that are into the new, you know what I'm saying, that are new to the game. And that's why I fuck with him. Like he's always been about the people. He gives people hope. You know what I'm saying? Like he reaches out to young artists. He's not always doing collaborations with big artists like Daddy Yankee and Wisin Yandel and Don Omar. But he defend himself crazy and lyrically he's shitting on Daddy Yankee and all them others. Like this man just has so many flows, and if you understood what he was saying, it'd be yeah. But you can appreciate him even if you don't understand him. If you're a hip hop fan, you can appreciate his music, just the beat and his flow. You'll love it. You know what I'm saying? I'll post a couple of my favorite songs of him, but anyway, he took out a mixtape in 2012 called War Kings, which mostly was about his label called Rottweilers Inc. Yes, Rottweiler like the dog. You know what I'm saying? He took out that mixtape mostly to support his new artists like Elio and El Sica and the Mafia Boys and shit like that. But a couple of them aren't even in his record label no more. But he put them on the map, and they'll always have respect for him. Like last year, 2014, right in the new year, he took out Santa Claus. Like, you know how his name is Cosculluela? Well, he, instead of putting Santa Claus, he put Santa Claus. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever. But this was a diss song, and out of all the diss songs I hear, this has to be like complete crazy. Like, this man, this one of the greatest rappers in Puerto Rico, a legend called Tempo. He had just came out of prison after 15 years for narc trafficking and everything like that. Tempo came out strong with a mixtape called Free Tempo and Free Music. I don't know if y'all hadn't heard that song. It's like, Free Tempo, you gotta let him go. Free Tempo. Yeah, that's where he comes. That's Tempo. Tempo was coming out. Tempo actually had subliminally dissed him in in his mixtape Free Tempo. And after that, Cosculluela just straight up snapped. That man was talking about politics, about how he came out of jail and then support the people that actually supported him. How he came out of jail, and which is so arrogant. Cosculluela was just going in on him on personal shit as well, because Cosculluela and Tempo have come from, Buddha also helped Tempo, so they're kind of been around each other. You know what I'm saying? They're kind of in the same category in lyrics and shit like that, and lyricists. But after that, that was the number one download of that year, right like before the year ended. That was the most downloaded everywhere in the worldwide. And you know what I'm saying? To be honest, in my opinion, it's one of the most like controversial diss songs in hip hop history, which is, already putting him in the map. The man's a legend. Like, people hate on him now. Like, have people hate Eminem, people are hating Cosculluela now. And it's just like, you know what I'm saying? You can hate on him, but you can't call the man fake. That man talks about, gangster shit, but he never said he's from the streets. He was right in Caserío in the barrio, but he comes from a good family and everything like that. But that man has been so humble in his life. I think it's okay for him to floss, for him to, put the nice jewelry on, get some new Jordans. On Instagram, he's just straight up on Jordans. That man has every fucking Jordan I've ever fucking seen. But, anyway, back to his music. This year, apparently, he's gonna take out his new album called Teflon Face, yeah. And his mixtape called Imperial NASA Coscu Edition, which is supposed to have been come from last year, but people are bullshitting. You know how producers are. But what more can I say? This man is like a great inspiration. This man, I have heard his music in the worst times of my life. This man, like, I'm not dick riding him, no homo or anything like that, but that man is really inspirational. If he ever seen this music, I want to say thank you so much, because you helped me in the worst times of my life, and I can really just understand where you're coming from. You said some shit that I've actually wanted to say for a long time. To me, in my opinion, you're the people's champion, and I'ma always support you and buy your music. And even through the changes and all the bullshit and everything like that, but you never really had a problem. You never really disrespected anybody other than people that disrespected you. You already dissed one of the best reggaeton artists in the world, like, you just, everybody, even Tempo fans, were like, damn, Tempo better not respond. And Tempo did respond, which he shouldn't have responded. But anyway, putting that aside, this is Taino, I'm signing off because I can talk all night about the man, but I'm not gonna dick ride him. You know what I'm saying? But the man is a complete great artist. I'm gonna put like about 3 links to his songs and a link to where you can download all his songs if you want. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's good to listen to music from different languages. I listen to Japanese rock. I listen to German rap. I'm just like an open-minded person. So even if you don't understand Spanish, you can, if you're a hip hop fan, a truly hip hop fan, you can really appreciate his music. His Caribbean sound, gangster sound, even some sounds from LA, some sounds from New York. He just does everything. So like I always do for the second time, I'm signing off, and this has been a special edition. I'm reviewing on Cosculluela. So y'all have a good night and peace.